Lee Collier, we all know of one big game at the Ebb Stadium this week, this Saturday, but before that, there's another big game.
Yes, tomorrow night, Hampshire Midweek Floodlit Cup final, Aldershot Town Academy, Hartley, Whitney. Holders of it, so we want to retain it from last year. It's an opportunity for the boys again to play under the lights at the Ebb. Played here early part of the season against Salisbury in the FA Youth Cup. We didn't really perform on the night. I think the occasion maybe got to a few players, but they're a little bit more experienced now. They've learned from that occasion, and hopefully tomorrow night we can put it to full effect and go on and retain the trophy.
Everyone's looking forward to the final?
Yes, definitely. I've got a decision to make on the squad, which is not a nice part of the job, but I've got to make them decisions. We prepped a little bit for this morning for the game. We know a little bit about Hartley tomorrow night. We'll show them the respect because they're here on merit. So as a one-off game, we have to prepare properly. So the boys know what's to be expected. But hopefully, if we're at it and we do the right things, then we'll give ourselves every opportunity.
As you've rightly said, Aldershot Town are the holders of the trophy. Does that give us something slight favourite status?
I wouldn't say slight favourite status, but to be the holders, we set out at the start of the season to retain it. That was one of my aims and one of the challenges I set the players was to retain it. And so far so good. But again, it's a one-off game tomorrow night, so we must make sure that we're prepared. In games like that, I don't think there's any favourites. Doesn't matter what league you're in, if you're higher, if you're full-time, part-time. It's really important that what comes down on the evening that you put into full effect.
The team have beaten AFC Stonham, AFC Tottenham, Fareham Town to get here. How has the cup run developed?
Like you say, it started at AFC Stoneham back in November. God, that seems a long time ago. But we were very professional, went into it prepared. We knew that some of the games that we get, they're a little bit unknown, the teams we play against, because we don't play against them week in, week out. We progressed on from that. We were quite comfortable there, 3-0 winners. Went to AFC Tottenham back in January, and we're professional again in the performance that we put on. And then the semi-final, we really dominated from start to finish, and probably could have won it by more if we were a little bit more ruthless in front of goal. The games have been difficult, as they are, in only cup competition. But we've got ourselves in another final, which is pleasing.
This comes at the end of a long, hard season. Hopefully, the cup final itself, the trophy maybe, will be the reward for their endeavours. Are you happy with how the season as a whole has gone?
It's been a great season for us. We've really progressed to watch the players grow from start to finish again. We've had a lot of young players come in, a lot of 16-year-olds this year compared to last year. So we restructured it again in the summer. Brought in players that we wanted to bring in that we feel that fit the club's profile, have the potential to progress, and obviously you've seen that with Ben House moving on to Reading, Luca Reitman signing his first contract at Christmas, and hopefully a couple of others will progress in the summer. So for us it's been successful. It's not about winning leagues and winning cups, that's part and parcel of it, but to watch them players develop and get into the first team, that's the long-term goal. And hopefully we'll see a few more progress over the next couple of months and within the next year or so. And
it's a great chance for the players to, once again, a rare opportunity to play on the Ebb Stadium pitch, but victory is the main focus. It's not just a chance to play on the pitch, it's not a training session.
It's part of success. Part of football is winning, part of football is being successful and winning leagues and cups, and as a player you want to do that. It doesn't matter what cup competition it is. It's important that you win and know how to win. That's why you play football, it's part and parcel of it. First and foremost, it is about development and progressing them through and getting them into the first team. That's the long-term goal, but part of that and playing football is winning and being successful as a player, as an individual and as a team. And that's what we want to be here.
In that, great chance for the fans to come down and hopefully see the future of the club.
Yeah, it'd be great if a few fans could come down and watch and see what's coming through the system. Some of them will probably know about Matt and Luca because obviously it's been out on the website and they've seen it on social media. But if we could get fans down here to watch potentially future players of this football club, it would be great.
And because those players, you mentioned Matt Bozier, Luca, players like that have already had a taste of the first team environment, we want these players en masse to come through and be the future of the club and make up a majority of the first team in coming seasons.
That's the long-term goal, but I think the players can see there is a pathway there now. Gary and James have implemented that, have given players a chance, and it proves that if you're good enough, you're old enough, that old cliche. Idris Khan, who's another example of in the first team, he's around 16, 17, and for him to be in the first team gives hope, gives vision that there is something here for them to progress. So we'll keep working hard, off the pitch to keep building it. That's my job and the staff's job here. The future looks good on and off the pitch at the football club, and long may that continue.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Lynn. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.